Hey guys, what is up? It is Bib07 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this one, I'm just going to be doing some Slayer, as it is the double XP weekend, as everyone knows. And this is this is the last skill that I have that is not at its highest level. So the last thing I need for Completionist Cape. Currently doing RS3 right now. I don't really know if they're a good task, but I skipped a ton of tasks trying to get some more gemstone dragons or something else that was good like those, but I kept getting bad tasks, so I finally just decided to settle for RS. I'm not sure like what are the best XP tasks, but I definitely know gemstone dragons are one that I will for sure want to be trying to get as much as possible during this weekend. I do have them preferred, but I did not manage to get them. They are a bit of a more of a rare task than others, I would say. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the month ahead for September that they released yesterday. This time it was actually I think people were saying in the comments that was Mod Raven who did the video, and I actually thought he did a pretty good job. I don't know, he just seemed a bit more, I don't know, there wasn't as much like unbearable cringe like there usually is when like if Mod Mark used to do them, and then when Mod Osborne does them, it's just like, I don't know, he's a bit like too excited for me, or he acts too excited, and it's just like kind of comes off as a little fake, if you ask me. So yeah, that's why I don't know, I thought this guy did a pretty good job, but not really important. But either way, we're going to talk about what is coming up in this month, and there's not a large amount of updates, but the updates that are coming do sound pretty good and are supposed to be pretty large scale. So first things first, we've known this for a month now, or at least they said it was happening a month ago, but the player-owned farms is coming out on Monday. So at the end of the double XP weekend, they are releasing this new big update, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Hopefully it is you know, not super buggy on release or anything like that, but the whole concept of it sounds pretty cool. I mean, you're going to be an RD, or the farm at least is going to be an RD, and you are going to be like basically rebuilding the farm and growing animals, and then once they're like grown up, you can sell them for beans, which I guess is like the currency of the mini game or whatever it's called, mini game D&D, I'm not sure, but it's the currency that you can use to buy stuff. So it sounds like it'll be pretty cool. I'm interested to see what's in the shop. There's going to be an elite farming outfit, similar, there's elite outfits for like almost all the skills at this point, so it's cool to see them adding a new one that's not strictly from Treasure Hunter at the start. What else did they say? It's pretty low requirements to start it as well, only 17 farming and 20 construction. Obviously there are several things that you won't be able to do at that point, but you are at least able to begin the farms at that level. So that I think is definitely cool. I wasn't expecting it to be so low level, especially considering the ports entry requirement of at least a level 90 skill. So glad to see that they didn't make it as difficult to get to as that, for sure. But yeah, I mean, they basically said a couple of things that you can do on the farm, basically clearing poop, which sounds riveting. I'm sure that'll be super fun. But feeding the animals, making sure they stay healthy, it all sounds pretty cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm interested to see for sure if the farming XP is anything to speak of, especially for like maybe like low level Iron Man. Getting farming up is really annoying, so I'll be interested to try that out and just sort of compare how good it may be on a lower level account. And I'll obviously be making a video on Monday discussing my overall thoughts on the update when it's actually live in the game. But yeah, it is, like I said, there is the Elite Skilling outfit, new skill boosting potions for Divination, Hunter, Invention, and Rune Crafting, which is nice. I mean, I'm not sure why you would ever really need to boost those skills. Maybe Hunter, but it's still nice to, because like it would be nice to have a consistency of there being like a skill boosting potion for every skill, just so obviously like they wouldn't hopefully be better than the Evil Dave's spicy stews, because that's kind of like a classic way to get if you want to spend a lot of time to get like a big boost. But like there would be, there's like a fletching potion or something, I'm pretty sure, that gives you like +3 or something. I'm not sure exactly how much they give, but there's a lot of potions for a lot of the skills, and some of them are missing it, so that would be nice to have some consistency, and they are adding that. They're also adding in Ultra Compost with this, which I'm sure will be very nice. That exists on Old School. I'm not sure how much better it is than normal Compost on Old School, or Super Compost at least, but I'm sure it's definitely a step up, and I mean, depending on how hard it is to get, it's probably good to use on everything you farm. At least I think that's the way it is in Old School, so hopefully it's not too hard to obtain from the player-owned farm here. Also, there's kind of like a teaser in-game at the moment for the player-owned farm where you can get, I think it's just an achievement that you get for doing this, but you can basically go around and spot a bunch of exotic animals around the world, and they will give you an achievement. I think there are 7 of them, and I know one is at Damonheim. I don't know where they all are. There's a list on the Reddit somewhere. I haven't actually gone and found them yet, because I've been grinding out double XP whenever I've been on. But yeah, that's basically a cool little teaser. I assume they're part of the update itself. Like they're either gonna be animals that you can grow, or like versions of them. So it's definitely cool to see like a little teaser. And then of course there was the strawberry, chocolate, vanilla cows that were put on the Taverley farm in the Monday update. So they're definitely going hard with the teasers for this update, which is nice to see. So they're clearly pretty excited about its release, and I think we all should be as well. So yeah, we'll see how that goes when it comes out on Monday. And then there was really only one other update for the month, but it does sound cool as well. Although the rewards didn't really look that lucrative, and it doesn't really seem like it's going to be a huge, difference maker. But they are going to be releasing the Quest Point shop into the game as well at some point this month, and that's pretty cool. I don't know. I guess people were complaining or suggesting at the very least that there be some way to make use of your quest points, which I don't really see the need for, but I'm not going to complain that they're adding it for sure. It just seems like, I don't know, weird that you would be able to unlock even more stuff, as opposed to, right now the only thing you unlock with quest points, of course, is the Slayer block and prefer task slots, but I don't know, it just didn't really ever cross my mind that you should get more stuff from it. But either way, they are going to be opening it up nearby to the Champions Guild. It's basically going to be like a caravan with a person at it who will be. It's not, you don't really sell stuff. It's not really a shop per se, actually, because you're not going to spend your quest points and then like not have them anymore. You're basically just going to get unlocks as you get more quest points. So it's less of a shop really in the end, as far as I can tell. But either way, there's also going to be a pet that you can unlock there and customize a little bit. There's a couple different options, but it's a bit weird. It's kind of like questing perks in a way, the way they made it sound. So similar to, like, say you go to, what's it called, Memorial to Guthix, and you do the stuff there, you can unlock some perks for divination. This is basically that, but for quests. So they said there was a couple of different skill trees that you can spec into in order to, make use of the unlocks in the shop, and you can apparently come back and change at any time. They didn't mention any fee for doing so, so it seems kind of weird that the tree sort of system even exists. Like, why not just let you have everything if you can simply go and switch it at any time you please? It's just going to be, a bit of an annoyance having to go switch it. So that's kind of annoying, but Yeah, you basically can choose a couple of branches, and they mentioned the combat gear branch, which gives you armor and weapons that will make you increasingly strong against quest bosses. That one actually sounds really interesting, especially for something like, a hardcore Iron Man who may be a little bit scared of doing some hard quest bosses or something like that. See how much this armor actually does increase. Like, if it is it actually going to be better in the best situation, or like the highest level of the armor? Is it actually going to be better than like a tier 92 specifically for a quest boss? Because I think that would be really cool, to be honest, if you have like the highest level version and you're like you only have like a few quests left in the game and you save the hardest boss quests for last, and you get a really really big boost towards killing them with this like new outfit. I think that sounds awesome. Oh, so the pet is actually one of the branches of this. So you can't have the pet and the combat gear at the same time. See, that's just stupid to me. But you get the pet branch, and it's called a lore hound. And it's like a little puppy. It's pretty cute looking, and I'm sure some people will go for that. That sounds like something you would go for if you're done with all the quests. Why not just get the pet over everything else? I mean, I'm done with all the quests on this account, so yeah. And then there is also an option to level up the quest hub shop area itself, allowing you to have a chest there to store quest related items and a teleport to the latest quest, like when a new one comes out, I guess, or even just whatever the most recent quest was that was released. That doesn't sound useful at all, considering any quest items that are super useful you can usually get back without too much hassle. I don't know, or you can get it back from Diango even, who is basically just a storage chest himself. So yeah, I don't know. The rewards from this really don't sound all that great. Like, I don't know. Basically, for anyone who's done most or all of the quests, it's just going to be the pet. And I could see the combat gear being totally useless, honestly. So hopefully they at least make that good for people who haven't done all the quests, because otherwise, I mean, what is the update even? What is the point of the update? You just get this pet pretty much will be the only thing in the end. But yeah, they say just get 25 quest points to start and begin turning in quest list as a wonderful shade of green. Haha. But they also mentioned that there are certain milestone rewards regardless of which tree you're on, and they don't specify any of those at all. So those could be what are actually really interesting in the end, but we'll have to wait and see until that comes out. They didn't mention a release date, so I would assume more than likely it's towards the end of the month, because they've probably been focusing more so on the player-owned farms due to that coming out next week. But we'll have to see. Maybe it'll be a bit earlier, but I would prefer it actually to be more towards the end of the month, considering that is the last real update for this month. There is only those two. But they also do mention the September raffle, which has started. Today is the first day of the raffle, so make sure you go do your daily challenge and get your free raffle ticket from Baltazar in Berthorpe. And today is Golden Barrows sets. The new interface they've made for the raffle is really, really nice. It shows you all the days of every week and what they're going to have in it. As it also shows you how many people have entered that raffle for today. So that is really cool, I think. I'm definitely a big fan of being able to see that. So, it'll let you consider whether do you really want to invest your raffle tickets into that or wait for something where maybe less people enter it. But it also shows you your personal number of entries. I personally, and I'm sure a lot of people are doing this, I'm just going to put all my tickets each week into the Death Touch darts, because I couldn't really care less about any of the golden stuff, to be honest. I mean, it'd be nice to get it, but I'm not going to sacrifice my chance at some more Death Touch darts for that. And then, obviously, the other stuff is, pretty much useless, like portable deposit box, whatever, protein packs, super whatever. And I can't even think of what else there is, but make sure you go do your raffle and do the daily challenge every day to get 2 raffle tickets, so you can have the best chance at getting whatever you want from the raffle. And that goes on all month until I think it even has a few days into October. So that is pretty cool. Raffle's always, kind of fun. Also, for Premier Club Gold members like myself, they are finally releasing, I don't even remember them saying this, but people have always been complaining about it on the Reddit like all year. Apparently they said there was going to be 4 Premier exclusive updates, which I honestly don't remember that, but I've seen people complaining about it a lot for, the entire year, so there must have been something, I guess. But pretty much there's going to be a chest, and they say this is the first of 4 chests that will be coming each month until the end of the year. And that comes out with the player-owned farm, so that's going to come out on Monday. So I'm actually really interested to see what the hell's in this chest. Really weird sort of, basically it sounds like they're trying to cover their ass for saying that, and they're just throwing this in as a result of that. So I'm not really sure what's going to be in it, and they say, want a clue what's in it? There's jack all in it. So what the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. That really doesn't tell us anything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the month, you guys. Obviously, RuneFest is coming up. I think it's early next month, so I'll definitely be making several videos on that for what they talk about and what's upcoming in the near future. I really hope they address the group Iron Man situation there, and maybe a timeline for its release, because I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I'll probably have a new episode of the Collection King series out on Monday after the end of Double XP. I do have work off on Monday, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys are getting some good gains for your Double XP weekend. Let me know what you're working on in the comments and what you think about these upcoming updates in September. Thanks for checking out the video, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.